Tales from Golly County with Boomer John, best friends with Jesus. It ain't boastin' if it's true. Volume 1, in the beginning.
When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. Hey, how you doing? I hope all is going well for you, even as your soul's getting along. We'll sing and shout the victory. You know how they say you can't judge a book by its cover? I think what they mean is, don't let Boomer John's rugged individualism and astonishingly good looks fool you. He really is a sensitive guy down inside. Or maybe they mean that you should not jump to a conclusion about a man's character based on his looks or his accent or where he's from. For some reason unbeknownst to me, folks have had a tendency to judge those of us who are from Golly County based solely on our manner of speech. They seem to assume that casual pronunciation must be an indicator of low intelligence and poor learning, or some such. But listen, book learning and life learning ain't the same. There's such a thing as an educated fool. A man can fathom all mysteries and have all knowledge, and if he ain't got love, he ain't got nothing. Intelligence ain't the same as wisdom. Now, we knew Jesus from about junior high age on because our schools were in the Galilean Hills League together. Our league was made up of smaller schools like the Cana Bears and the Bethsaida Bulldogs or the Capernaum Crusaders. Then there's the Nazareth Olive Skins, which ain't much of a moniker on account of we all got olive skin around here, of course. And the Nain Lions. We joked they was called that because they was always lying down getting whooped by the rest of us. Well, somebody's got to lose. It was them most of the time. And don't forget the Magdala Fighting Philistines, which is about the stupidest name I ever heard. Though it does kind of start a shiver down one's spine hearing it. Their mascot was a big dumb guy with a papier-mâché head and a plastic helmet, whom they called Goliath. Now, don't get us confused with the not-so-big 10 League of Decapolis County. Decapolis County's on the other side of the lake. They got teams like the Gadarene Demoniacs and the Philadelphia Phillies, with that vaunted PH spelling the young people like so much these days. Now, I don't know what image you have in your mind of Jesus when he was in middle school, but you might be surprised to learn that Jesus was just an average student in school. That's right. He worked hard, but didn't never make the honor roll. Pretty good athlete, but didn't set no school records. Kinda ugly, if you want to know the truth. Surprised? Well, you shouldn't be. When you stop to think about it, I guess it almost makes sense. See, the Incarnation was complete. Jesus didn't stoop to become almost human, but with superpowers and super intelligence and the strength to stop a flying bullet. No, he was fully human, just like we is. Tempted in every way, just as we was. The big difference was all the wisdom that Jesus had. As I say, wisdom and intelligence ain't the same, you know. You're born with intelligence, and you get smart from books. But you gain wisdom with a combination of gaining experience and making right choices. You'd almost think that Jesus had already lived for thousands of years before he was even born, and that he never did wrong in all that time, 'cause he had him a mess of wisdom. And I tell you, wisdom beats smart any day.